Hello, I'm here in the park. Let me connect this better. I'm here in the park with all these leaves around me. Look, everything. Let me take some off. Put in the other side. Come on. So yeah, I'm here in the park under one of my beautiful oak tree. She's my friend. She knows a lot about my struggles. I am always here, talking to them, gathering my ancestors here. Ancestors of the people I'm working with, etc. Yes, it's a beautiful park. As I said before, there is 5 oak trees here. It's a beautiful place. Very close to A13, to Prince Regent street line. Anyway, beautiful. There is loads of trees around here. It's a big park. Yes, so I'm here as I have been praying and gathering my ancestors already. I just want to looking at some insects inside my Tibetan bowls, and when I vibrate, they keep very quiet. She stops when it's vibrating, and she stops to move. It's so small. I hope she's okay. If I touch it, it's gonna die because it's too small. Very, very small. Small like a sand, I'm gonna gather the energy. More than I have done already, so they can give me the inspiration for what I have to talk in this video. The thing is, I'm taking the advantage of the day because it's a beautiful day today. I don't know when we're gonna have another day like this because I am in London and it's always unpredictable. You never know how the day is gonna be or develop. So because it's sunny today, I was not expecting it to be sunny anyway, and it is. I decided to come to the park to play the bowls, to vibrate, to rise the vibration energy around here, to contribute to the energy field of the grid, because as I am doing it on the ground, I am raising the vibration of the grid of the earth. say that I have to take these 2 bowls when I go to Israel, and it's gonna be heavy. Now I'm gonna do a higher frequency. What I notice in my own experience when I play my bowls now is as higher the frequency is, I can feel it more strong on my own vibration field. Let me put them separate because when I do, they move a lot. When I do this vibration more intense, more higher, I can feel it on my body, not just my physical body, but in my astral body also. I can feel it vibrating my Merkaba. I can feel the vibration around, especially in my spine. It's a lot. It raises a lot of energy. It's amazing. It's a lot of energy. It raises a lot of energy. The vibration is very intense. Well, you have many fields of energy around us, you know that. There is layers of vibration, okay? There is fields of vibration and energy. All types of energy fields. We have energies linked to our grid, to the grid of earth or to the grid of our own body. There is lower energies here, the energies that runs underneath the cross, the earth, the crosta, about 40 centimeters to half a meter below the surface of the planet. That's when I vibrate in it here. I'm touching this energy field, especially if the vibration, the energy I'm raising is deep. Like this. It's more deep. So it goes below the crust of the planet. And it carries, by the waves. And everything that I intend when I vibrate this is getting to the memory of this energy and it spreads it. So when I'm doing it here, and with love and care and for positive energy and hope and happiness, then this grid, this energy field is in charge, is charged with this energy. And it vibrates and gives to the trees, to the roots, to the plants, because I'm doing it for love, for blessing, for happiness. I'm creating this energy to this, frequency underneath the planet. And there is other field of energy that runs about half a meter on the surface. On the surface is now on the. So that's why children, they're more affected with some diseases, because most of these bacteria runs on this level of energy. Okay. And this energy can be, they said that this energy is charged with sounds, strong sounds that we do, okay? So when you drag your suitcase, for example, when you are traveling, drag your suitcase, you are charging this energy field. When you step too hard on the earth, you are charging this energy field. When you throw things on the floor, you are charging, and this noise charges this energy field. It's not that I'm gonna say it's not bad energy field, but it carries, this energy field can carry some not that positive bacteria and virus, etc. Do you understand? So because all these bacteria and all these viruses, they use the field of energy to travel. And you don't know this, do we? You are learning. You are learning more how things work. Okay? And all the levels, until you get to the higher level, where the energies of the rays of the sun, the magnetic field works. And it influences our brain also, influences our way of thinking. It influences everything in our way of life and people's behavior. So if the sun, for example, have an explosion down there that is so big, and then it carries so many, energy fields to us, it's going to influence our behavior here. depends of the how far it comes. If it's not stopped by the protection, the energy field that protects our planet. Even then, some of them manage to get through, and that's where you have some, changes of moods. We are all one. We have the power. These energy fields have the power. The plants have the power. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. You know that if they want to study how the weather and how things were about 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 100 years ago, it's just you have just to cut a trunk of a tree, and by this trunk, inside, the ring that forms in the trunk tells the scientists how the weather was, how the sun was, if it was too much sun or less sun. So you can imagine our body, what our body can tell if you have the power to study it, or if you have the machines to study it, like you have today to study trees. This is knowing now. It was not knowing 300 years ago. No one guessed that the trunk of a tree would have a written story of the condition of the planet. Now you know. So in future, probably they are gonna take a sample of our DNA or a sample of our cells, and by the sample of our cells, they're gonna tell how we are influenced by the sun's rays, or by the earth, by the air that you are breathing, etc. Someone said another day that if people from that were living about 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, if the people from Egypt came now in the body as they were before, they will die instantly, because our pollution, because of the air you have got today, the water you have got today, the body there was built for that time, not for our time. Our body is adapting to the changes of our earth. We don't know that because they can't come now. Because if they come now, they will die. Because the body were not prepared for all these things that we have got today, all these different types of energy, vibration, the fields of energy that we have got today. You have telephones now that is producing some types of energetic rays. You have televisions, you have microwaves, you have, have radio, you have our satellites that is running all over, and everything generates energy fields. And these people were not prepared for this type of energy fields. So they will simple die in weeks. They didn't have the disease we have got today. So yeah, that's the way it is. And then people says, oh, when you're gonna have the extraterrestrial people come, the aliens coming, the Pleiadians, or the Greys, or whoever, the Sirius coming and showing themselves in there. How come they come? They are not, our Earth is a trial Earth, is a planet of trial. Our Earth is smelly. It's not good. We're still eating meat. We're still killing. We still hate it. How come? Our energy is too dense. It's too heavy. These people have a very high vibration bodies. They're not gonna be happy here. I was listening some about 2 years ago when one of the guys that stayed in the space station up there for more than 6 months, and he said that when he was coming down and when he got to the sea, the smell of the planet was horrible. We don't know that because you are used to this smell. Do you understand? But he said that it's not good. It's horrible. It smells like rotted stuff, you know? Very bad smell. But because we are used to this smell, you don't see anything different. But people that is up there and come down, they say the same thing. The earth smells bad. And now you want these people, our brothers and sisters from other dimensions and places and planets, opposed to earth, and don't say that's not our fault. Yes, it is. You are making it. It's so nice when you go to a place where the air is pure. When you are in a forest, deep forest, the smell of the trees, so nice. A beautiful lake, the smell of the lakes. But when you come to big cities, so you are doing it to our planet. And you want them to come. They're not gonna come. I was even joking another day with my niece. We were talking, and then we were talking about, possibility of angels coming to visit us, etc., and talk to us, etc. And then I was laughing and said to her, how come the angel is gonna come closer to me? I'm smelly. That's the way we are. So don't expect something like this when And you know what? They love us anyway, and they are trying to help us to make a better life of ourselves. But you have to learn, you have to upgrade ourselves. You have to upgrade ourselves. I was so shocked another day. I was talking to my son, and then you were wondering the percentage of vegetarians in the planet. And then I decided to have a look. And I went to Google. I Googled it. And they gave me the percentage of 10% of the people in this planet is vegetarians. So 90% of people that lives today is still killing to eat. And we want the lion to live with a little dog, or the lion to play in our doorsteps with our pets. We, that you call ourselves professionals, involved, we are still eating meat. How come you expect the lions or the animals in the wild stops killing each other? No, they're not going to stop until you finish it. When you learn that killing animals are not perfect, you are not going to change the behavior of our planet. Never. We have to take responsibility of our actions and decided that we are creating our planet the way it is. We are creators. You are creating it the way it is right now. Aggression? What? There is so much aggression in the planet right now? Because you created it. Every day, every single moment. How many chickens is being killed right now to feed people? How many cows are being killing right now to feed people? How many pigs are being killing right now to feed people? And you want the earth to change. We want our history to change. We have a long way. It's not going to be the next generation. It's not going to be the next. It's going to take time. And I hope nature has patience with us. That's my message for now. I'm trying to raise the energy of our planet. So, in time, things can be changed. We have come a long way from when we were in the cave to now. But it's still a long way to go because technology is not the answer. Technology is not the answer. The answer is the change from inside out. The answer is inside us. And to change the pattern of our mind, our behavior, until our Merkaba is function on the higher vibration. Nothing is going to be changed. But I have to start on me and me. You and me together. God bless you, bless me, keep us all in tune with our beautiful planet Earth. Let's vibrate in the higher frequency. God bless you, keep you safe, and you also.